Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State has become known not just for his reforms and policies, but for his hands-on approach to governance, a leadership style that comes alive most clearly during his official tour across the state. These are not just ceremonial visits for the cameras. They're action-driven, often unannounced, and deeply connected to the issues affecting local communities in real time, from Benin City's urban redevelopment projects to the far-flung riverine communities in Edo South. Obaseki's official tour have painted a vivid picture of leadership that steps out of the office and into the streets. His visits aren't limited to cutting ribbons or delivering rehearsed speeches. They are full-day affairs where the governor inspects roads, visits hospitals and schools, interacts directly with market women, artisans, students, and community leaders, all while taking stock of both progress and lapses. One of the most memorable tour in recent years was his visit to the Edo Tech Park, where Obaseki personally led media and stakeholders through the new facilities built to train thousands of Edo youths in digital skills. His enthusiasm for transforming Edo into a tech-driven economy was clear as he spoke to young developers, examined classrooms and IT hubs, and emphasized that the future of the state must be knowledge-based and globally connected. In another moment that stood out, Obaseki's tour of road construction projects in rural communities turned into an impromptu town hall. Villagers gathered, not because they were told to, but because word spread quickly that the governor himself is here. What followed was a passionate back and forth where people voiced frustrations, made requests, and received on-the-spot assurances from the governor, who was often seen taking notes or making direct phone calls to ministry heads right there in the open. He's also taken these tours to health centers, like when he visited a maternity hospital undergoing renovation. Rather than rely on reports from aides, Obaseki walked through wards, spoke with doctors and patients, and even addressed lapses in drug supply and sanitation, promising to fast-track improvements. These weren't press moments, they were accountability sessions, and you could see the sincerity in his interactions. His commitment to education reform is also visible during his school tour. Under the Edo Best initiative, Governor Obaseki has toured dozens of public schools to monitor firsthand how teachers and students are adapting to new learning tools, including digital tablets, structured lesson plans, and performance tracking. These visits often end with motivational speeches that encourage both staff and pupils to embrace innovation and reject mediocrity, but not all tours are smooth. Sometimes they reveal friction. In several communities, Obaseki has had to face the reality of political resistance or mismanaged projects. There have been moments when contractors were called out for delays, or local leaders were warned about negligence. Yet even in these tense situations, the governor maintains a calm but firm demeanor, reminding all stakeholders that public service is about results, not excuses. Obaseki's tour have also extended beyond Edo State. On official duty in Abuja or Lagos, he's seen representing Edo's interests at national economic councils, investment forums, or bilateral meetings with foreign delegations. Even there, his mission is clear: attract investments, forge partnerships, and reposition Edo as a modern, business-friendly state. Another important part of these tours is how they're documented and shared, whether it's through social media, clips, press releases, or live coverage. The governor's office ensures that the public sees not just what he's doing, but why he's doing it. This transparency has helped build a sense of connection between the government and the governed, especially among Edo youth who are more politically aware than ever. In all, Obaseki's official tour are more than just movements from point A to B. They are symbolic of a leadership style that refuses to be distant or disconnected. A governor walking through muddy construction sites, holding megaphones at public gatherings, or having one-on-one talks with everyday people. That's the image that stuck with many citizens. And as his tenure progresses, these tours will likely remain one of the defining aspects of his legacy. Not just because of where he went or who he met, but because of what they represented: a leader who moves, sees, listens, and acts.